Hello and welcome to our weekly weather briefing. My name is Stephanie Sullivan, a meteorologist with the National Weather Service in San Diego, California. So what are we looking at this week? Well, it'll be windy at times in the deserts and over the coastal waters. We'll see a period of elevated fire weather conditions, mainly for the mountains and desert. And we'll see a return of heat in the deserts and at some point even the inland valleys. First, let's take a look at the wind. For the Coachella Valley and San Diego County deserts, we'll see a peak in the wind through Tuesday morning, and then again Wednesday afternoon through Thursday morning. These west winds will generally have gusts of 40 to 50 miles an hour, with isolated gusts to around 60 miles per hour. Over the coastal waters, we're expecting gusts to 20 knots each afternoon in the outer coastal waters. There will be a peak Wednesday afternoon and evening when we can expect gusts to 25 knots in both the inner and outer coastal waters. And now a look at the map of the peak wind gusts. On the left we have a map of the peak winds through Tuesday morning. You can see there that they're strongest on the desert mountain slopes into the deserts, including the passes along I-10 and I-8. On Wednesday on the right, we'll see that there is an increase in winds over the coastal waters and gusty winds again in the mountains and deserts, but not quite as strong. Beginning Thursday, things really start to heat up and dry out. We're looking at elevated fire weather conditions in the mountains and deserts pretty much every afternoon, Thursday through the weekend. It will be due to a combination of breezy onshore winds and afternoon humidity of 15% or less. Speaking of heat, it's really going to start heating up and feeling more like summer this weekend into early next week. For the Coachella Valley and San Diego County deserts, we'll see this heat increasing through the weekend with moderate to high heat risk and highs of 105 to 110 degrees or more. For the Mojave Desert and portions of the Inland Empire, it looks like we'll see moderate heat risk by Monday with highs of 90 to 100 degrees. There is the potential for this to be a prolonged heat wave lasting well beyond Monday. Taking a look at the forecast high temperatures for Saturday, you can see that the Inland Empire and high deserts start to reach into the low to mid 90s, and the low deserts are easily over 105 degrees. Temperatures increase a few more degrees on Sunday, reaching the mid 90s in parts of the Inland Empire and most of the high desert. In the low deserts, highs will be over 110 degrees. Monday, the temperatures just keep trending higher, with highs reaching close to 100 degrees in the Inland Empire and high desert, and highs once again well over 110 for the lower deserts. And now for some tips on what to do or not do in a heat wave. Drink plenty of water and make sure you give lots to your pets too. They need it just as much as you do. Avoid strenuous outdoor activities. If you plan on doing anything outside, try to do it early in the morning or in the evening if possible, when it's a little bit cooler out. If you do have to work outside, make sure to take frequent breaks in the shade and drink your water while you're there. Stay in the air conditioning if at all possible. If you don't have air conditioning, you can always try to find a cooling center and go hang out in the nice cool area there. For more tips on what to do in the heat, you can visit weather.gov/heat. And never, under any circumstances, leave your children or pets unattended in a vehicle. For the latest forecast updates, you can visit weather.gov/San Diego or follow us on Twitter and Facebook at NWS San Diego. Have a good week, everyone, and try to stay cool once that heat rolls around.